What's good, y'all? It's DJ Kash, the Fly Haitian Kid. Of course, it's the DJ Kash Podcast. You know what I'm saying? Here at Apartment 4B in Atlanta with no other than the bun-up boss himself, Demarco, in the building. What's good?
Done.
My G.
DJ Kash.
My G.
The
It's good to have you.
Haitian Fly Kid. Watch there. Look on the man. Look on. Like a college rich youth. Rich.
This my, Harvard law sweater, you know what I'm saying?
Yo, rich. So I'll go on, my dad.
Nothing, man. I'm excited that you just dropped this new album, man, Melody. I love it. It's an amazing project. Again, let's recap the people because I know some people know your story, but, I want to just remind them of what your background is and where you come from. So I know you moved from Jamaica to Baltimore, then from Baltimore back to Jamaica, and you started your career, right? And I heard you speak about going on stage for the first time, and tell us what that was like.
What, going on stage for the first time?
Yeah.
All right, we'll start from the beginning?
Yeah, start from the beginning.
Right. So my name is Colin Edwards, a.k.a. Demarco.
Mm-hmm.
I'm from Portmore, St. Catherine. You know what I'm saying? I grew up loving music. I have a passion for music. So I started DJing as a selector. I was a selector. I was playing turntables, all of that stuff. You know what I mean? My influences in the selecting world was, you have a guy named Colin Hines, and you have one called Mixmaster Marvin. And these guys, they would like scratch on the radio, and Mixmaster Marvin would use 3 or 4 turntables and play music and do remixes on the spot.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I was excited about that. So, I start learning how to do all of these stuff, scratching with the records and doing everything and back spinning and all of that thing there. You know what I'm saying? And until I start turning over the record on the B-side to the version, I'm like, yo, I'm going to see if I could write music.
Mm-hmm.
Because growing up, like, I had a nephew, he's older than me. He's like 1 year older than me. And he was the artist in the group. He was the artist. He used to sing, and I used to go to school, and I used to sing his music. And people thought it was me writing the stuff, so... You know what I mean? I would get a whole lot of forward in school and we're beating the desk. You know what I mean? Hard, hard, hard. I remember the song, hard, 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 hard. Y'all them said they want it hard, they need it hard.
And you was how old at this time?
I'm telling them I like, wow, like 14. Treat them like a road dog, a road dog. So them want a man to work them, give them a reward. Fly them big body just like a Concorde. You don't really have to drive the Honda car. All you have to do is just press gal record. We work gal till all gal reach in a mark. And when I'm singing, the place like, place in a frenzy. So, you know what I mean? I'm like, let me try this for myself because I don't like to be taking people's stuff. Let me do it for myself. So I start turning over the record on the version side for the instrumental and start writing. Like, I could do this. Start write music. And then across the street from me was the biggest nightclub in Jamaica. It's called Cactus Nightclub. So that club, everybody was there. Beanie Man, the Bounty, every artist. If you want to go see artists, that is where you need to be.
Right.
So they have a Friday night thing now. A Friday night thing, like an after-work jam, where younger artists, young talent can come and display their talent. And, IT and Fancy Cat. Right. Fancy Cat was the host for the night. So I went there now, age 15.
Mm-hmm.
Go in a club, but big for my age, so I know all the bouncers and everything. So I went in the club, signed up my name now early out to go display my talent. And it reached me now, Fancy Cat reached me now, me write my real name, Colin Edwards, I don't have no name. Right. So Fancy Cat like, which name this? Where artist name? I have the artist name. Say, your name Fat Man now. Okay, Fat Man. Ready up, fat man. Ready up.
Ready up.
And then at that time, a rhythm called Bada Bada was running the whole place. You know
Bada
what I mean?
Bada.
Go so Bada Bada. Come on with some money, you know that I'm with it. Lexus and the whole of them, yo, Beanie Man, everybody there on the rhythm. So, you know what I mean? Say, yo, run the rhythm. Give me the Bada Bada rhythm.
Mm-hmm.
The man go say, bam, and play the Bada Bada rhythm. And I start sing my song and mash up the whole hey, everybody like, whoa, place in a frenzy again. Pull it up. So I sing the song about 3 times.
Mad.
Come off the stage. So girl, me get same song, brother.
Straight off the stage,
girl,
just like that.
Yeah. Girl, in my ears, bag of thing. Yo, man, I say, yo, pool in my ears. My ears wet up, because the way I shut up so much in my ears. Man, I say, I like this, my heart.
No more sound, man. I'm an artist.
Yo.
I'm an artist now.
So, man, talk to her and I come and me here say, yo, host. What? But then time you can't, at them age you can't bring in no girl, you know, but I have a balcony. So,
Right.
yo, upon the whole stop, brother. Upon the whole stop, she get the mouth slap.
And I heard you got your name by mixing your middle name with your first name.
Yeah, my name is Colin. My middle name is Demar. So, you know what I mean? Demar Colin.
Cool.
So, I just took the C off of Colin.
That's crazy.
Yeah. And then, you know, my manager really did give me that name.
Right.
Because my name was Kashan first.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was Kashan first, but then realized that you have Kashan ban and
Right. Copyright.
people.
So it was like copyright law.
Yeah, so I had to change it. But yeah, after that, I say, yo, I'm an artist. I'm an artist. You know, I always wanted to build beats as well. So you have when it come to making beats now, my idol in making beats now was Dave Kelly.
Mm-hmm.
You know Dave Kelly?
Of course.
All right, so this is how everything connected now. Colin Hines was my idol, and like Colin Hines, a mix master. Marvin was, my idol, and I make it like scratching and selecting. But Colin Hines now was connected to Dave Kelly because Dave Kelly would give Colin Hines all the pre-release music to play on the radio.
Got you.
So that's how I know about Dave Kelly. And he used to talk about the rhythms and them, and I used to just study it and research Dave Kelly and all of this stuff, and always like, yo, his rhythms is just crazy. He has the, like, it was ahead of time. It was ahead of everybody.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I would be on the corner with me and my friends, and I'm like, yo, I can't wait for God a foreign, so I can make my rhythm like this, boom, boom, and I make noise with my mouth.
Right.
I don't even know how to, the first thing to make a rhythm, bro.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, and then I end up migrating now at the age of 16.
Right.
15
To Baltimore.
going
That's
on
when you go to
16,
Baltimore.
Yeah. So I went to Baltimore, and you know, my mother knew some people, and then she was telling me like, yo, their sons, they do music and this and that. You need to go link with them.
Mm-hmm.
So we go over them house one day and start link with them, and one of the youth, them him name Russian Tradesman. That is his artist name. He build rhythm and he's a rapper.
Mm-hmm.
So the first time I'm seeing a MPC 2000, he had one of them. So he's like, yo, this is what everybody using. I'm like, yo, I would love to learn how to use it. So he start showing me
Right.
how to program it, and yo, these drums, this is snares, this is how you do hi-hats, you make it
Sequencing,
everything, quantizing and everything.
Right.
And I'm like, oh shit, I could get used to this. And I'm pressuring my mother, I want one of this, I want one of this, want one of this. Sometime there when I just reached Baltimore, I was supposed to go to school. Bro, I went to school for one day.
In Baltimore.
Yeah, I went to high school for one day.
Time
I
out.
was like, yo, fuck this. This is not for me. I went to school because, you know, when you, as a immigrant, when you go to school, they put you in a grade.
Yeah.
They put you back.
One back. Yeah.
So I'm in the class. I go to school, Northern High School in Baltimore. I go to school, and they put me in. I got 4 subjects. Latin, PE, maths, and English. Like, what the fuck tell me about Latin for? I don't want to know about Latin. So I'm in English class. They give me 20 words. Spell waterfalls, spell cascade, spell barbarian. And the whole class, I get it wrong. I'm like, yo, what the I'm getting all hundreds, everything. I'm like, yo.
And they put you back a grade.
They put me back in the grade. I'm like, yo, what am I doing here, man? I need to be making money. I need to start making beats. So after that, I go home like, Mommy, I'm not going to school again. She's like, what do you mean? I'm like, well, I'm not going to school. I'm going to get a work. I'm going to get a job. And my mother know me. I'm an unruly kid, man. My father used to beat the shit out of me. I'm unruly, yo. He tell me, yo, don't do this. Yo, this is what I'm going to do. You can't tell me. You got to kill me. Every day I used to because I used to play football as well when I was in school, soccer. Right? And my father used to tell me, yo, y'all come home late. Don't do that. And I come home late every night and still get beaten. I don't care. You're just going to beat the shit out of me and I'm just going to keep on doing it until you stop.
Right.
Yeah, so my mother just know me from me say, yo, I'm done. I'm not doing this.
That's it.
That's it. So,
but you know, Caribbean parents, they're like big on education, especially when you come to America. They're super big on education because it's free. You know what I'm saying? And you could get a decent education, halfway decent. You know what I mean?
But the advantage for me they have now. I'm in America. Yo, you beat me or hurt me, you'll go to jail. You'll go to jail if you beat me, Bobby.
So she agreed for you. She agreed for you to work.
She had to. She just had to work with me. Cause what you gonna do? Put me out? My mother love me, you know.
Right.
She all gonna put me out. Some mother be like, yo, go out.
Gotta get out.
Get out of my house. You know what I mean? So she realized that music was my passion. So I started working, man. I started cutting people grass. Yo, but cut every grass in Baltimore. I cut every grass in Baltimore City, bro. I know the texture of grass. I know everything, yo. Could look at your grass and be like, yeah, that's that type of grass. Yeah, you need this, you need that. Yeah.
So wait.
Man, I'm gonna cut every grass in Baltimore.
Yo, wait. So wait, did you go into business by yourself? Like, yo.
No, I started working with somebody.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, start cutting grass, weed whacking, everything. I'm doing all of this shit. Bro, I had like 100 jobs in my lifetime, bro.
You Jamaican, bro. You supposed to, man. You know
grass.
Caribbean people work hard.
Yeah, man. Start cut grass, everything, and start save up money. And my mother say, yo, finally she say, yo, she gonna get the drum machine for me.
Mm-hmm.
And she got the drum machine on her credit card. And I bought the keyboard with my money that I hustled up.
Right.
And I just, start learning, programming and shit. Because me, anything I do, if it's music, I want to learn how to do everything.
Right.
Because the way I think, all right, if I'm going to be an artist, I gotta have a beat to record on.
Right.
Who's going to give me a beat at that time? So I'm just going to make my own beat.
Right.
And if I have my beat, I have to record on the beat.
Right.
So who the hell gonna record me? Let me go learn how to record myself. So that's how I've been thinking from ever since. Like anything I do, I want to conquer everything that revolves around it.
And that's the one thing I could say. Like when we started working together and doing music and recording and all that good stuff, the one thing I admired and I found out really quick is that we go in a session, Demarco would tell the engineer like, all right, wait. Watch out. Let me
set up my session.
Yeah, let me set up my
press record.
And then I realized like you know how to engineer. Mm-hmm. Then I realized you were the one building these rhythms. Yeah. Then I realized you the one recording, directing your videos.
Everything.
So it makes a lot of sense because even now you're like really a one-man band.
It's funny that you said that. My grandfather had a situation that he was called a one-man band.
Right.
He played every instrument. My grandfather, he had a cart, and it was called a one-man band.
That's crazy.
I even have the picture with him with it. It's called a one-man band. He played the drums, the harmonica, everything with just by himself.
So that's where you get your musical.
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Yeah. So, you know what I mean? Which part were there now? What am I there?
You said you were talking about your mom bought you the drum machine.
Yeah.
You bought the keyboard with your own money.
Learn how to program this stuff now at home, and still I do my job, and just learn how to do music.
Right.
So I'm like, we go learn how to record myself.
Right.
I learn how to make my beats, and that's how it started. And then I started rapping. I wasn't even doing dancehall because I was just around a bunch of Americans.
Right. In Baltimore.
Right. So I end up start rapping, and then I formed a group with the guy that taught me how to use the drum machine with his younger brother called Stars. So it was Caution and Stars in the beginning. That's before the Demarco.
And you was rapping.
I was rapping. You know what I'm saying? And we did an album. We did even an album, and we were all over Baltimore, like performing at little talent shows and all of that stuff, saying, we gonna get signed, me and my friends, we even jumped in a car and drove to New York saying, we gonna get signed, our CD, we going everywhere, Arista, every record label.
Right.
And we didn't even pass the fucking front door.
Because, especially them times, too, it was way harder to get into them buildings. Way, way, way harder.
Bro, not even the garbage pan could have passed. Nobody would, that trip wasn't worth it.
So how do you end up from rapping to getting back in Jamaica and getting back into dancehall?
So I'm glad you asked. All right. So I was doing we did a talent show in Baltimore, and this other artist was on the show, and he was like, because when I do the rap stuff, I kind of bring in a little Jamaican accent and Jamaican thing in it sometime, So the dude was a singer, so he was like, yo, dope, man, I wanna introduce you to somebody, he's Jamaican though, and he could invest, he's crazy, he's dope, a good guy, he got a record label and all of that stuff. So I'm like, okay. Let's do it. And so he set me up with this guy called Pee-wee, Carl Palmer. So he came and to my house, went in my basement. Every time there, I'm in my mother's basement. Went in my mother's basement. I played some music for him, and he just loved the music. I was like, you guys talented. So, automatically, like, what you need?
Off the rip.
I'm like, I need a Triton keyboard.
A Triton too at the time.
What?
A Triton was like
heaven.
Yeah, and that was like a $1,500 keyboard or something like that.
I would love a Triton and MPC like 4,000 because they had the 4,000 then.
Right.
But I had the 2,000.
Right.
This guy like, okay, all right, let's go. But this shit like,
so that's like good $4,000 right there.
Yeah.
That's like, cause I remember Swiss Beats used to like kill the Triton. He used to do everything on the Triton, dog. And that was like a $1,500, $2,000.
Man, just bought this shit like, let's go, let's work. I'm like, oh shit. Every day I would just make beats and do songs and just email it to him and send it to him and like, you're doing good. We're gonna make something happen. You know what I mean? I guess he just saw like, yo, he saw the drive in me, yo,
Right.
and saw that, yo, this youth, he gonna be somebody.
Right.
So Stars now, me and the other guy that I formed the group with.
Mm-hmm.
So we had an album and we put it out and everything, and now it's time for Pee Wee. Pee Wee said, yo, you want to sign us?
Mm-hmm.
But no, Stars was acting up.
Right.
So
he was the Ice Cube out the group.
yeah, he was like, I don't know. So it eventually we didn't do a deal as a group.
As a group.
So I'm like, yo, this man bought all this stuff for me and yo putting me on, and
I'm doing it.
And he's Jamaican, and yo,
Right.
I'm going back to my roots. This, all of that, I'm doing it.
Right.
And he didn't sign me at that time. He didn't do it. He didn't sign me at that time.
Wait, but he kept doing business with you.
Yeah.
So it was almost like a test even.
Yeah, exactly. So it
Gotcha.
was like a test. I'm like, yo, I'm rocking with him, man. So he started bringing me to like certain places, and he would bring me to he had this group that I think he signed called Soul Diggers, and they were working with Missy Elliott.
Right.
They're from New Jersey. So he brought me to New Jersey, told my mother, yo, he gonna bring me around some people that's in the industry, and they could show me a lot of stuff. And he brought me to Jersey, and I stayed there for like months and
Just work.
with these guys, and you know what I mean, go to studio and stay at their place, and you know what I mean, just start get the feel of the music industry.
Right.
And they, you know what I mean, we're at studios that Joe Budden working right. But I know Joe Budden before he even got big.
Yeah, because he's from Jersey.
Yeah, I know him from before he even got big. You know what I'm saying? And they introduced me to Cypher Sounds, and me and Cypher Sounds got cool.
And them times Cypher Sounds was big on Hot 97.
Cypher Sounds would just come and get me from Jersey. We start parring.
Yeah.
We go to Club Speed.
Yeah, I remember Speed.
Yeah, he used to bring me over there, and
Mad.
you know what I mean? And he gave me like, 50 Cent would do jack people beats and stuff.
Yeah,
I did some little remix stuff, and Cypher would just play it on Hot 97. That's I'm hearing myself on Hot 97. I'm like, oh shit. You know what I mean? And you know what I mean? That was the Jersey, that was New Jersey part of my career now. So go back home. I went back home to Baltimore, still making music and stuff, and then P was like, yo, we need to get in the Jamaican market. So build some straight dancehall rhythms and stuff. So I start build dancehall rhythms, and he know that I could write. So really he was looking like at me like the producer, like a Dr. Dre, like that type of thing, you know? So he told me to write something for Roundhead. Roundhead was the first Jamaican artist I ever wrote music for. You know Roundhead?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, man, Papa Rounds. And I wrote a song for him on this rhythm called Caddy Ride Rhythm. That Cartel did the song. First thing me do when me wake
up. Yeah.
But it eventually didn't come out on that rhythm. Cartel sing it on my rhythm first, but because me and Pee Wee were new to the dancehall market, he didn't put out the rhythm as quick as he should.
Oh,
so he paid Cartel and everything, but Cartel went and sing the song over on Lenky rhythm.
Wow.
Yeah, Lenky that did the Wally. So it's still on the internet though. It's there. If you wanna go check it out. Send on it name Vibes Cartel upon the Caddy Ride Rhythm. So yeah, Rounds was the first person I wrote for. And then, my story long enough, bro.
Right.
This is a long ass story, bro.
I see. I see. But all right, so how you get back to Jamaica?
All right, so I had a different rhythm now that I'm like, yo, Bounty Killa, my idol now. I'm like, yo, Pee Wee, you could get a song to Bounty Killa?
Right.
And he like, yeah, of course I can. So I write the song now, one song called Warlord Reloaded. And yo, them time them a DJ like Bounty too, you know. Yo, tell them so them want chop, pum around we come. You know what I mean?
Yo, that's one of the illest Bounty impressions I've heard.
Yo.
So far.
Dog. You know what I mean? So we got some bomb now. And Pee Wee send the demo to him. And Killa was like, yo, who that you tell? Yeah, man. Yo, me do it. And I think Pee Wee they pay him. And he was like, yo, I'm coming. I come to New York. I'm coming to New York such and such time.
Right.
And he went to New York. Me and Pee Wee went to New York and recorded the song. He recorded the song at this guy called Philip Smart studio.
Okay.
Yeah, Philip Smart. Rest in peace. Yeah, legend. Yeah, Philip Smart studio. And after Bounty finished recording the song, Bounty was like, yo, Pee Wee, you time bad, you know, in my boss. Send him go yard. You need for their yard, man. Talent. Yeah, man. Deal with him. Sing them song up. Coming like a Dave Kelly. Yeah, man. That's a real
So
thing.
he was the one that suggested, yo, you should go to...
Yeah, he was, yeah. But I didn't go at that time. You know what I mean? People like, yeah, man, we're fully developing, you know? But at that time, he was looking at me as the artist because he had an artist called Singing Craig.
Right.
Yeah, so I was the beat
Producer
maker,
and the writer.
and
Right,
everything.
right.
So Craig was like up front, the one at the forefront.
Like the face of the label
Yeah.
or whatever.
You know what I'm saying? So Pee Wee would pay Elephant Man and everybody to do song with Craig, and you know what I mean? I would do a song as well, but I'm just in the background doing my thing.
Right.
But until Pee Wee starts seeing the work ethic, you know what I mean? And me just working till them start saying, like, yo, you know, say Demarco,
I'm going good.
yeah.
Right.
So another a whole heap to my story.
Yeah.
It's a whole lot. All right, so how me get to go Jamaica now? You have this other dude named Raw Dog. Rest in peace, Raw Dog. You know what I mean? He's from DC. We used to link up, and you know what I mean? Them time right now, I start go more the Jamaican parties and them thing there, and start link up with him, and him start going in my mother basement and we a record and thing, and him would give me a little money and
Right.
for a beat, or I would start link. And he was good friends with this dude called Baby G, King Jammy's son.
Right.
So Baby G came to Baltimore, DC, come check Raw Dog or whatever, and then bring him to my house in the basement. And Baby G hear the thing them now. Baby G hear the music now and say, yo, let me talk to your manager. And he called Pee Wee and say, yo, General, him need for their yard. Bring him come a yard, make him drop around me, man. You know what I mean? Pee Wee say, you know what? Me hear too much people have said this now. Send you go to Jamaica.
And then when you got to Jamaica, how quick did things start happening for you?
I got on in less than a year.
For real?
Yeah.
So in less than a year in Jamaica,
Less than a
you
year.
start bust.
Boss.
Crazy.
Because when me drop at Jamaica now, I went straight to King Jammy's studio. So I start making beats with and for Jam 2, Baby G, John.
Crazy.
You know what I mean? Just start making beats for them. And I would just hop on the beat. And how I got known now is because they have the relationships with the disc jocks on the radio and
Right,
everybody.
right.
So they would be like, yo, this youth, he's the one who build the rhythm as well.
Right.
You
And
know
he's
what I mean?
on the
give
rhythm.
him a strength, and he's
Right.
on the rhythm. Give him a strength. If you need rhythm, yo, you can link him to it. He would build rhythm for you.
Right.
So that's how I start building the relationship with people. So I have to big up King Jammies, Baby G, Jam 2, John and CJ, you know what I mean? And King Jam is as well, because him take me in his establishment and,
right.
you know, show me a lot of love. You know what I
Right.
mean? It would even, it would reach to the point where I could just go there without anybody and just go in the studio and just start recording when I want to.
In the legendary Jammies studio.
Yes.
It's crazy.
So,
And like, speaking of producing, one thing I find super interesting that a lot of people don't understand about you is, like I said, you're a one-man band. You produce, you engineer, you shoot movies, everything, right? So, real quick, run down all the big rhythms that you have produced that I know a lot of people don't know and understand that you have written or produced.
Okay, well, a whole heap. You have the Mission Rhythm with Mavado. I'm on the rock, from jungle to Rima.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You have Gang War Rhythm. Christ with the multitude with only one lump for bread.
Crazy.
And Mavado, me and my dogs ever stop. You have Warning Rhythm with my song. Sort them out, they make the Dan go to jail. And Mavado, wait, go again. Money don't change we are money changer. They have Shootout Rhythm with myself on it as well, where it said Dupping Noah Wolfie Frighten. I'm Mavado up on it as well. We can go on and on.
Charlie Blacks. Right?
Yeah, we are getting
Party
to that
Animal.
one. Yeah, Party
Jesus
Animal,
Christ.
Charlie Blacks, where it sell gold, certified gold. I have the plaque in my studio. You know what I mean? Busy Signal. Who's calling me from an unknown number?
Crazy.
You know what I mean? Whole heap of songs. Busy Signal again. The song Wine pon the edge, pon the edge, pon the edge. Wine. Quint it. You're so tight. Vibes Cartel with Sidewalk University. That me and Jam 2 that your pussy pretty fine. Give me the Beyonce wine.
No.
Up on your tour pine. For TJ, you know. TJ Records, we build whole heap of things to TJ. Me rather dead before me take a box TJ.
Yeah.
And if you know me ask that Popcorn, song Backers for me though. For the Backers is a girl I want. Rhythm with red plate rhythm with Cartel upon half a tree, down a town. Brother.
Yo, that's
me can
crazy.
go on and on.
This is that's like
I could
insane
go
to
on
me.
and on, bro.
Like this is insane to me. Like you can almost argue that you're the most influential artist
Yo,
of the last decade or two.
Can go on and on.
That's insane.
Mavado and Junior Reid. Dirty gun we have up. Me no dash a gun when me see 5. Me write that for Mavado as well. You know what I mean? A whole heap of fallen soldiers.
Jeez. All right, so wait.
I love my life. I produce it. I could go on and on and on, my brother.
That's insane.
Me and Jam 2, me and Jam 2 did Mama, even if them kill me, don't cry. My advice I said, march out.
That's crazy.
Whole heap of rhythms, bro.
But wait, so all right, so let's fast forward, right? Well, let's go back then fast forward. So you start popping now in Jamaica. Because I heard about this story and I thought it was super funny and mad interesting.
Yeah.
So you start popping in Jamaica, everybody starts knowing your name from Fallen Soldiers, right? And then, of course, you already know Bounty. I heard you sing Bounty in a party, and he and he hailed you up, and he was like, "Yo, Demarco, your song going good."
The man got so bad, man. See me now. Demarco on a Fallen Soldier. Yo, youth. Yo, song bad. Yo, hear me? I say, yo, you need to buy back my clothes. buy back my clothes, bling down clothes, I'm busy clothes. I say, what you mean, General? Man say, yo, dog, when Fallen Soldier come on at Tivoli, yo, the rifle them turn on. Yeah, yo, my white clothes, it was an all white event, and I was all black. What you call that? I was all black. I say, yo, up on the ground, the whole of way up there. What y'all do, youth? Yo, song bad. Yo, cross, connect. Yeah, Killa did the whole night, yo. Cause Killa, yo, when the man attack to you, dog. The man I love him under your neck. Yo. Say, yo, Killa, yo. The whole night we are party and drink everything good. Wednesday now.
This was what, like a Sunday or Monday?
Yeah, like a Sunday.
Uh-huh.
So Wednesday now, Ghana ready now, man. And the thugs are rolling and spot Killa now. And I say, yo, my general, yo, come in, yo, we're going general. So I say, yo, general, we're going general, everything good? General.
I saw him stay.
Killa, yeah. Jenna. Then me start here. We start here some little chuckling from over there.
Yeah.
I try to take on myself. To me, some chuckling behind me too, like tell my friend never chuckle. I say, yo, I'm out, man.
So you left the party?
I left the party, bro. I left them, everybody, yo. I'm in my car, yo. I want everything. Yo, no, it's not.
Nice.
Yo, Killa, this one, I'm Killa for this, Mr. Dog. Me a ball and go home now. No, man again, dog. Dog, give me yellow man again, dog. Yo, I'm done with that. Better. No, it's not. Bungo, everything. I water, I swell. Yo, everything.
Killa this, you start crying.
Killa this, dog. Drive go over the bar, yo, pillar wet, yo. One night, pillar soak. Yo, a ball, yo, we're done with this.
Yo, wait, so
Dog, so me say Killa now. When me say Killa now, me no yell Killa.
yeah.
You're mad, you have to be strategic when you
Oh man, that was
want to talk
funny.
to Killa, you have to be strategic with it. So you don't hear him, but you just walking on him way, like where you see. I'm going like you just see him, they hear him say, yo, Demarco, mind the mark you, I want to you. Where you going with Demarco, mind the mark you, man. I say, yo, Killa, where you going? Yeah, man, everything good. Where you going with Pee-wee? You and Pee-wee, everything good? You love Pee-wee, you know? Yeah, man.
But yo, let me ask you.
I say, yeah, man, general.
But wait, but y'all never talked about that after that? You
No,
never
no,
brought it up?
no.
You never brought it up?
Bro, I'm done with this. I'm done with it. I never brought it up.
You never brought it up to him,
No.
and he never brought it up to you.
No. Yeah, Killa not to the dog. Yeah, general not to the dog.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
But it seems like, right? It seems like nowadays you're in a different headspace because throughout the years you've had some differences with some artists, but it seems like now you don't really business with that. Like
No, sir.
it seems like even now after hearing that story, I was surprised when I heard that story because on the new album you have a full song dedicated to Bounty
Of course.
and Beanie, and they're on the song, which is crazy because I don't remember even like them getting together on a song like
Nobody has that.
exactly. You see what I'm saying? So and it's like when I heard that story, when I heard the song first and then I heard that story, I was a little confused. I'm like, yo, man, just made him cry.
I just kill
Man,
him.
yeah.
Yo, that's a general.
So like,
That's
how do you get past that to just be like, yo, and just still pay homage like that? Like that
No,
shows
cause-
like the headspace that you're
Of course, cause yo, the elder, you have to respect your elders, bro. You know what I mean? The younger artists nowadays, I don't think they practice none of that.
in. Right.
You know what I mean? We just had a situation where you say artist this Shabba. You hear about it?
Yeah. It's a
So,
shame.
You know what I mean? It's no respect anymore, man.
But what put you in that mind frame to be like, listen, man, I don't, because it seems like you're not bothered at all. Like you don't
no,
even. It
yeah.
seems like you don't even respond. You don't even, which is a great thing. And I wish more artists did that. But what got you to that space? Because at first, you know, in your early years, you would respond, and now you don't even. It seems like you're completely bothered by things like that.
Yo, dog, cause we're up on another level when it come to music, bro.
Right.
It's like I can do it all
Right.
in music, so I don't want to fight for that space. Yo, man, I'll just keep my own lane. You know what I mean, when we're ready, we can just double in all the hardcore section with dancehall. But yo, I just love music. I don't want to be boxed in. I don't want to be labeled as a dancehall artist.
Because the album doesn't sound. Of course, you can hear your your Jamaican heritage.
Yeah.
Because I mean, how can't you? Because almost all music right now is influenced by Jamaica. You know what I mean? So
everything is a fusion, right? It's like a melting pot right now. Music.
Right. Exactly.
But it's heavily influenced by dancehall as well.
And yeah. Now knowing your whole background, how you used to rap, you used to be a selector, it makes complete sense. And it seems like you've dropped a lot of projects throughout the years, but it seems like this project, you're like extra proud of. It seemed like you took your time with it.
Yeah, man.
Because I'm hearing like certain songs you started in 2011.
2009, like even the one with Steve O'Malley, I was recorded 2009.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy.
I also the one with Shaggy, 2009.
So what makes you say, all right, now is the time to release? What?
Because I had the right company behind the music. I mean, I believe like, yo, the business part, that is what we Jamaicans lack in the industry, the business part. And, you know what I mean, we need structure.
Right.
We don't really have no structure in Jamaica. So that is a big thing that's hurting the music.
Right.
Even what the younger artists did, that shows you that, you know, we don't have no structure. We don't have the right people for lead us in the right way.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? It's like blind and lead blind.
Right.
You know what I mean? We need more managers that are educated. We need more, you know, people for, like, we need artist development.
Mm-hmm.
You know, to do interviews, how to, you know, conduct yourself properly.
Because, you know,
because it's going to give you a negative feedback all over the world. It might not be that in Jamaica because you sing into the corner, what like the foolishness. But if you want to go there and branch out and spread your wings so you can take care of your family even better, you know what I mean?
Right.
You have to put yourself in a position where you got to do good and conduct yourself properly.
Right. So do you think you hear about the argument all the time about how dancehall kind of creates this vibe but never benefits from it? Mm-hmm. Like, you know, they say like genres like Afrobeat and or even soca or whatever, like they take bits and pieces and the vibe of dancehall, and dancehall never really gets the credit. Why do you think that is? Like what?
Because we as Jamaicans not owning our music and supporting it. So if we're not supporting it the right way, somebody just go and come take it.
Right. So how did
and do what you couldn't do with it.
Right. So how did you get now? Because I know at one point, conversations we had, like just chilling in the studio, like at one point you were ignorant to that information.
Yeah, I was very ignorant to that information until I start until I start travel as well.
Right.
You know what I mean? I start traveling and start to see different people, different cultures, the way people act different certain places. Right. And I'm like, yo, when I'm all over the world and listening, I don't hear certain music playing over Australia. I don't hear certain music playing in Nicaragua. I don't hear certain music playing in Dubai. I hear the good ones with the melodies, with the chorus that you could understand. You know what I mean? With a good message. I don't hear killing this and that all over. It's all about love. It's all about women having fun,
right.
party, all of that. So start think like, yo, I can't stay up on this level and do that.
Right.
Because if I keep on just doing this type of music, this is just where I'm going to be at.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to be able to travel. A whole heap of artists never go to Australia before.
Right.
85 or 90% of artists in Jamaica have never been to Australia.
Mm-hmm.
I've been there, I tour Australia. Go all over the world. And why? It's not because of the Gunman song them when I sing. Because when me go up on the stage and me even sing one of them songs there, the people them look at me like, yo, what the hell? What the hell is going on?
Right.
What the hell is going on? Fallen soldiers, that's what we want to hear. We want to hear, I love my life. What is this? Demarco. Oh, no. Right. He just said kill. Cover your ears. You know what I'm saying?
But you've changed this. It seems like I said you're in a completely different space. Because even when I look at your old videos, boy, you slim now.
Hey, wait, that's just show like, yo, I have real talent because I got on looking like a church dude. Yo. I got like a fat church dude. Yo. Bro, I had no image, bro. No image. But I had the music. So, but nowadays it look like music changed, you know? So
do you think it's for the better or for the worse?
I have mixed feelings with it, you know? It's the way how you deal with it, though, you know what I'm saying? Because, all right, the artists them in Jamaica, they don't know about a lot of stuff, like how the Spotify work, how, you know?
A lot of Jamaican artists, they think the money comes from shows and dubs.
Exactly. And they don't understand that it's a whole nother level of money out there beyond just show and dub.
Right.
You know what I mean? They be like, yo, me rich. Yo, me I get, how much dub a day? And, yo, we're good. We're all right. No, bro. It's way more to unlock out there.
Right.
So that's where my brain is.
So, like, with this album, the features in this album is, like, unreal.
Yeah, man.
It's, like, unreal. You got the Marleys on there.
Yo,
you
Sean Paul, Shaggy. You know what I mean? Sarko D from Ghana, one of the biggest rappers out of Africa.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Conscience. And we have to go new school, Chronic Law. You know what I mean? Spice.
Right.
I'm saying some great artists on there, man.
And
Legend.
I see, like, from you drop Noala, like, the African market is just, like, crazy about Demarco.
Well, they've been crazy about Demarco from I Love My Life. 'Cause they consider I Love My Life as an Afrobeat song. You know that people thought that I was Nigerian.
For real?
That's why the song got so big.
Yo, that's crazy.
I was like one of the first artists out of otherwise than Sean Paul and Shaggy to get over 10 million views.
Crazy.
It even came in the newspaper because Africa alone, bro. Africa alone. Me just wake up one morning and look on YouTube. This guy YouTube, and I saw 10 million views. Like, what the fuck?
Crazy.
Yeah, and then another page and say another 11 million views. I'm like, no, man, something wrong.
What computer's broken?
What's going on with this shit?
But I know it wasn't always like, cause when did you go back to Jamaica? What year is this?
2006.
Okay, from 2006 to now, I know it wasn't like
No, 2005 December. They can say
Around there,
2006. Yeah.
so. Like, I know it wasn't all a bed of roses. Like,
Oh no, man.
yeah, I know this is hard. Like, Dave Chappelle said something that was like super profound. He was saying like he's looking around and he's seeing a lot of his entertainer friends like going into psych wards and just like breaking down and even himself going like to Africa and because he can't deal, you know what I mean? And he's saying like all these people are really strong people, so it can't be the people that's breaking down. It's something in the industry. Did you ever have a moment where it's like you wanted to quit or you felt like...
Oh, all the time.
Yeah?
Enough time.
Did you ever have like a dark moment where you like, I don't want to do this no more, I don't want to...
A lot of times.
Wow.
Well, even since a melody drop.
Seriously?
Yeah. Well, it's just something you have to overcome, you know?
But what goes through your mind? What are you thinking about? What makes you want to quit exactly?
Like sometimes, like to keep it real, sometimes you look at life like, look at this quality body of work that I put out, and like my country don't really appreciate it like that. They would appreciate hype over quality. You understand? So sometimes it get to me, and then sometimes like, man, it's life, man, because I get my chance already. I get my chance like probably like 2 or 3 times already.
Right.
Well, me I run the place. I'm hot.
Right.
So I guess it's just not my time. Right.
So wait, so do you feel like Jamaica don't rate you, or do you don't rate you like you feel like they should?
Yeah. All right. Me as a youth, I like to do music and just do my thing. But not try for. I don't want to complain.
Right.
If you get what I mean, I don't like to complain. I just like to work. I just want to work and work until you realize that, what the fuck? I need to be over here.
Right.
So that's what even if I feel away, I'm just going to feel away in myself and just keep it. Like, just keep on working. I'm not going to be like, going on internet, them now give me my ratings and them now give me this and that. No. I just kill him with work. Kill him with work. Quality. And kill him with quality. Until people like, dog.
But I think some people will be shocked hearing that because, bro, it's like you got the Midas touch, dog. It's like every joint you've done has like skyrocketed. Like the rhythms you just named that you help build, that you build and help build and help write. Those are like the biggest tunes of the last 15, 20 years.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So some people might say like, how do you feel like that? Like all your songs are super big. You build big rhythms. How could you feel like that?
Trust me, man. I don't really get the support that, you know what I mean, that Jamaica should be giving me.
Right. I get you. Are you saying like, I guess maybe compared to like when you go other places, the love and the...
Well, when I go to Africa and all these places, bro, I feel like a king.
Right.
20, 30,000 people coming out to see me.
Crazy.
You know what I'm saying? But they always say, you're never a king in your house.
You gotta leave.
You gotta leave, right?
It's interesting you say that because Tifa mentioned something. I had an interview with her and she mentioned the biggest crossover dance hall songs in the last maybe 10 years did not bust out of Jamaica. When you look at like who's hot now, like Capella Gray or Cranium, or like she was saying even Charlie, the Party Animal song, like it more so busts outside of Jamaica.
And then travel back to Jamaica.
So you would agree with that then?
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
I love my life, never bust at Jamaica.
Africa, it bust.
Africa and the United States. Mixmaster David responsible for it. Him go hard with it.
Definitely.
Over here. Yeah, man.
Crazy. So how do you get these like people to work on the same project? Because I've seen personally as a producer how hard it is to get just one of those names on your project. It's very hard. How do you do that and then do it in a way that you did with this album? This album's like flawless from beginning to end.
My bro, Yo, the easiest collab that was done on this album is the one that I didn't even expect, bro. Steve O'Malley, yo.
Yeah?
Steve O'Malley, I'm a done for life. Bro, I don't think it took me 2 days to get back the file.
So you just sent it 2 days, not even 2 days later?
I didn't even speak to the boss on the phone, like physically. It was just through text. And
Crazy.
Just to know that, the Steve O'Malley, bro. I grew up as a kid, watching Steve O'Malley sing with,
Right.
I hear Steve O'Malley say, whoa, and sing what I wrote.
Right.
Like,
That's got to be an amazing feeling.
Bro, thank you, my boss. Steve O'Malley, the boss for life.
Amazing. This project is amazing. If you haven't gotten it, every song, I can't even tell you like a favorite song. Like, I literally get in my car and let this album play from number one to the end.
It's an album I had for skip.
And you produced majority of the album.
Yeah, I produced 11 tracks on the album. 5 was produced by other people.
Nice.
Yeah. So it was JD, YGF, Bomber Jack, was Automatic Music, and this guy from Australia called Will K. Yeah. He did a track with me on Conscience.
I'm a little vexed I didn't get to make the album, but it's all right though. It's all right.
I know somebody want you to make the album. It's all right. Yeah, I know.
It's all right.
I got the collab too late. I wanted to put the what's his name again?
The one we got with K Major.
No. What go again? Order.
Oh, the Order. Yeah. Wait till they hit. Wait till y'all hear that.
Yeah.
That's an amazing song. Wait till y'all hear that.
So I got Jesse Royal on the song, and I was waiting on Taurus. Taurus Riley was supposed to get on there.
Man.
So, but the next album, it's gonna be
got to talk real quick before we get out of here. Talk real quick about like what made you think to do a short film, because it's like I said, this album it seems like you sat down and really like figured this whole thing out, and you took your time with each particular aspect of the album. You know what I mean? So what made you say, I'm gonna do like a short film for the album?
Because I love visual arts, so I'm just kind of slowly I want to get into filmmaking.
Right.
You know what I mean? I got the directing part down pat now. So, just I slowly ease myself into the film world.
Nice.
Understand? So that was a part of the decision,
So the first one, I need a part.
Of course.
I'll be me and my sweater will be there.
Try it again.
Demarco, man, Melody in the stores right now.
Yeah, man.
Thank you so much for coming through to apartment 4B, linking with me and sharing your stories, man. I appreciate it, man. My G. DJ Kash, the Fly Haitian Kid. It's the DJ Kash Podcast, apartment 4B. We're gone.
Bono.